This is the FFR Trading Market Minute. And again, the SPY on a daily candlestick chart here. Last week, I pointed out that the RSI here, the oscillator, was overbought, above 95. In my case, I consider that overbought. And typically when we see that, like we did back here, we get a pullback. We did here, right? We get a pullback down to the moving average in this case. So we were anticipating that we'd get a pullback. Here was the targets. The first target was just this little, that was our prior upside target. And then the gap fill back here, right? There was a second gap fill I pointed out. Again, 80% of the time these gaps fill. The question is when. We had the moving average support there. So all the three initial downside targets that I had set have all been hit. Here's the market currently now on Thursday where we're at. So we're not done yet. There is another target below here. This is my last target before, the final target would be this little gap fill from back here, which would retest the lows back from October 10th. Right. So I think a couple of days, maybe if we get down to this support line here, the RSI would then be potentially in an oversold condition. And at that point, somewhere in here, maybe it would take a couple more days of selling, I think, before we get that thing oversold. But if it does, that's another good indication that it might be time to buy, that a bottom is in, similar to here. Okay, similar to here, we're oversold, right? Good time to buy the next rally there. Same thing back here. Okay, so look for that. Watch the RSI. If that gets oversold, right, below 5, then that we may start to put in a temporary bottom anyway and get some type of rally at that point. Economic data set for next week. Thursday, the big CPI inflation report, followed by Friday's PPI and retail sales. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your trading week. We'll see you back next week in the FFR Trading Market Minute.